boy and girl commanders, how are you doing? It's me, Commander Kirkler. But you can call me Jeffrey. The level up squad comes. There he is. Moonsweeper! Yeah! But then for the Commodore 64. Not so sure about this one. On the board we find, on the emulated board we find, for 26,7K, 0808. I didn't say it well good. I know, I don't say it good, I know. But hey, this is my little friend from the Wizard of War board earlier. Yeah, the little thing going there on the ZX Spectrum Wizard of War, yes. Maybe also the comments. No. This is the target score. Let's imprint in my head 27K. That's what I want to get. Switching to my other screen. Switching you guys to the other screen. There he is. My capture card. Holding the scroll key. Booting up my Mega 65. The emulated board is also for FPGA machines. And the Mega 65 happens to be one of those FPGA machines. Yes. Because we can now load the C64 core. Based off the Mr. core, C64 core. Which gives us this, but with the help key. It is basically a Commodore 64 now, but with some additions. So, and we on levelupscore.com then say, yeah, this is not real hardware. But it isn't. It's simulated hardware. There's actually simulation things here. I want to switch my HDMI to 4.3, I suppose. Let's see if this is better in OBS. I need to do this every time, I think. Unless there's some option to save all this, but I'm not going to bother with that for now. How's the scan lines? I don't like that usually. Let's disable it. I like it myself, but I don't like it in editing, so that's the thing. Well, then loading, there's nothing in here. And we also need to do a common one with this game, I know. At least the version that I downloaded. Oh, you downloaded, Jeffrey! Yes. I'm a bad boy, yes. But hey, I do buy games also for the Commodore 64, still. Yes. New ones, but also old ones. I have a couple on the way. If I have the opportunity, I will. Well, Moonsweeper was never in my original library, but I'm rebuying usually now the stuff that I owned as a kid. This is how I got to Moonsweeper, because I never owned Moonsweeper from the Commodore 64, never played it. But also, I didn't own an Atari 2600, but this is basically the Atari 2600 cartridge. We played this on the channel already on the Atari 2600 Plus. And that was my first exposure to Moonsweeper. And this version, I love it. Very good version. I digged already a little bit into the Commodore 64 version. While we're loading, I'll just blab anyhow, you know. There is a color coefficient version, and the Commodore 64 version, they kind of share the same features. The version seems more complete than the Atari 2600 version. But you can even tell already from just looking at it. It feels a bit more, I don't know. The moons feel more empty, less active or something. Because it's also slower paced, more sluggish. And I think that also translates into controls not feeling like the Moonsweeper on the Atari 2600 does. But we have to see. I have to not judge the book by its cover and actually play the thing. And see what we're working with here. We're done loading. I was expecting a title screen, but apparently this version just throws you straight in. So we're actually playing now. Now we have 4 galaxies. And when we're flicking through the manual of the color coefficient version, and I assume it's the same for the Commodore 64 version, these are galaxies. And with each galaxy you get a set amount of moons that you need to swipe all the minus from. Which is a bit different than the Atari 2600 version. Atari 2600 version doesn't have this screen, but it does have 4 difficulty modes in the terms of the game select that you have with the Atari 2600. You can swap between these galaxies. It comes down to the same thing. Because in this galaxy, for example, I suppose if it is like the Atari 2600 version, you only get blue and green moons. And then if it is indeed the same, more moons can be added later. potentially. I don't know if that's the same here, but let's assume it does. When your score goes up, you also get access to the yellow and the red moon. But only every now and then at first, I suppose. That's what was happening on the Atari 2600. On the Atari 2600, the blue moon has a straight runway always, making it easier to go lift off. Let's go here, because if it is like the Atari 2600 version, this should give us more points to work with. And if it isn't, then it's a shitty design. There's a little 3 down in the next to the meter that says how I'm steering. You see the 3 right on the right of it, in the bottom? It's on the left of my middle compass. That tells me where the guys are that I need to pick up. Well, that 3 tells us now, because I've been reading the manual, that we need to clear 3 moons in this galaxy. In the other one you saw it was just 1 and then we were basically back on the galaxy screen. So I didn't check the counter, but I suppose that galaxy is just 1 moon. And here it's 3 moons. And I didn't see like a huge bump in score completing the... God damn it, I'm losing all my lives here. Okay, let's go with it. Let's start over. And we still have 27k to beat. Now we're on the moon. Just going to run into something, I suppose. Come kill me. Yes, okay. Come kill me. If you want to be killed, you never get killed. So. I had the air conditioning unit on. It's getting chilly here. It's winter, goddammit. Why do I run an air conditioning unit? Well, it was getting warm. Hurry. So 3,000 for 3 moons, 1,000 for 1 moon. Feels like you should go with the easier version for points. Because I read in the manual that 3,000 is a bonus given after completing the 3 moons. While in the Atari 2600 version you get a score for completing a moon, and the color of the moon also determines which kind of bonus you're getting. I like that concept better. The galaxy concept seems not well thought about, because you get the same amount of bonus for the amount of moons you clear, but you have to clear more difficult moons. Is it wise of me to go with a higher difficulty? Not so sure. But hey, oh, there's also a thing. I was going to say, let's just go with the flow. See what we like. But then I was running into the runway, and I took it. Let's kill this thing. Long shot, man. Woo. So, yeah, you need to lead it quite a bit, but then now I was way off as well. I was too far out. Why do we go for the yellow moon if it doesn't make a difference at all? Let's just say I'm just being stupid. Don't know what we're talking about, but let's also discuss the fuel meter. Apparently you have fuel. And already saw it on a level of score run that I watched for a bit. That thing can of course run out, start with a beeping noise, and then you die. And after death, from empty fuel tank you get a full fuel tank. So nice of them. There it is. Just talking about it. So we have to get lift off soon. Talk about the runway, it sucks that you have to hit it so in the middle. That's not the case in the Atari 2600. We got our fuel refilled, but only half. Is there any other way to get fuel, I wonder? Or do you get a set amount, like half a tank, maybe, for completing a moon? Don't kill the guys, Jeffrey. You're struggling for fuel. You need to speed this up, man. Yeah. It's a lovely sound, as you can hear. Really enjoying it. So everything is more apart. Like the mines are more apart from each other. The runway is more apart from each other. Because we're playing the higher difficulty. So, because of the the fuel situation we're going here. Oh, we got a full tank now. Because we cleared the galaxy, of course. Okay. But here we can still have fun with blue moons. So, for a high score, this makes the most sense. But that's quite boring. See how tame this moon is. I mean, come on. Let's see what we can do. What we can get. Oh, we killed the guy. Sorry, guy. Just going for the guy, for the thing in the top. Now, it might not be center on the blue moon, but I think it is. It is curvy, but still in the middle. Potentially. This screen, although I don't like it, how it updates and yeah, it's a bit weird or something, but it is arguably a nicer screen than the Atari 2600 one. I'll say Atari 2600 a lot in this video. Love that thing. This one? Nah, not as much. Not yet, at least. Maybe there's something to love about this. We can also talk about the year this came out. 1984. Which, yeah, I think it's not a bad looking game for that year. You might even consider this a pretty game for the year. It's so easy, Commander Carcula. Yeah, I know. I almost feel like go play the higher advanced difficulty on purpose. Because in a few I'm going to say like we can do this forever if they don't throw in more colored moons. This is all blue moon with the occasional green. It's going to be so disappointing for the high score board on levelofscore.com. But then you can guess what everyone does. They just spam the 1000 galaxy over and over, completing a easy blue or slightly more difficult but still very easy green. Not dying, not having a good time either. See my points go up. Jesus. Do I have all my life still? Can't recall. So those blue things are, I suppose, satellites, yes. That makes sense. Yeah, the Atari 2600, there he is again. Is just more faster paced. Better feel to it. That's the best way to describe it, I suppose. I think doing this over and over, it will get bored so quickly that I'm starting to make stupid mistakes. It's going to happen. But we only have to score 27k and then call it a day. So. Because someone else can do the struggle of getting to 28k. I am recording. It's good to know. I don't have to restart this shit. Oh, I'm already calling this shit. Oh. But it is. You think so? Yeah. Not liking a couple of the concepts. The fuel thing is okay. That is an addition. But the difficulty select on every completion of a galaxy. Then no rewards for playing higher difficulty. Apparently now the moons are locked in. From the looks of it, I didn't see a yellow or a red moon. You? In this 1000th galaxy. I find it a wasted opportunity. Yeah, you could have done more with this game. Atari Genesis 100 released in 1983, if I'm not mistaken. So, they could have taken a look at that, how it should be done, right? Don't know about the color coefficient version. I'm never going to play that. There's another version still. ZX Spectrum. ZX Spectrum, I should say. I say ZX, because in Dutch it's X, not an X. Yeah. Silly polder boy, Jeffrey. Yeah. I have a feeling the ZX Spectrum is also not my thing, but we'll see. I might want to try it out on my next. This is the nostalgia for me isn't there with the ZX Spectrum. But I had a really good time with Attic Attack. And at the start of my Wizard of War experience with the ZX Spectrum, I also liked it. This is a late 2017 release, so it's probably doing stuff with the ZX Spectrum that people are not used to. I don't know. But then I tried some burger games on the ZX Spectrum and yeah. It's all you might like the color crush stuff and whatever, and I understand that. It's not, I'm not bitching about graphics or whatever. It's just how it plays often. Doesn't feel like a proper, decent. That's the thing. The thing runs a 3.5 megahertz processor. I'm fine with compromising on the graphics, but at least make a gun feel good, not run sluggish or whatever. And there are probably games that do that just fine. Just have to find them still on the ZX Spectrum. I mean, Commodore 64 like this one feels a bit sluggish, to be honest. Kinda. Which is normal. Oh, we've done, by the way, beat it in the meantime. Punch 7K, yes. And we died one time. Well then, I say we beat the score. Then we go do something amazing. What is the amazing thing, Jeffrey? Tell us! Don't let us wait! I'm going to boot up the AD, what is it? Not the 6000, but the 9000? Whatever it is called. The highest difficulty galaxy. I lose all my lives there, yes? I do want to see what we're dealing with on high difficulty. If there's any fun to be had. Let's test it. It's the 9000 galaxy, yes. And let's see. The first... Oh, I'm wasting all my fuel there. That is a red moon. That was a red moon. Everything is more sped up here. So we can land on the red moon, yes. Already used a chunk of our fuel. Because I was also using my shield. Yes. You might want to speed up a little. Because we know these guys are far apart from each other. I completed the red moon. I thought it was a blue planet. That screen is now quite fast, quite challenging. So whatever happened, I do need to concentrate way more than before, of course. It's not only that they're farther apart, things just go more zigzaggy. That's also happening. Suck at shooting those things in the top, I know. It doesn't feel good either, it's slow. Nice blue moon in between. There we go, got one. We do get a fuel boost, it's not like it fills it up only to half. Like I thought earlier, I think. Well, what else is up, Jeffrey? Well, I stopped my challenge. Talking about my YouTube challenge now. I was posting a piece of content every day. And good for practice. Good for figuring out what works and what doesn't work. I stopped that. I started it first week of January, but didn't do a good job at it. I failed 2 times the first week. And then I kept going with it. Up until this week. So I almost finished 2 months, minus the first week and the last couple of days of this month. Because 27 now of February. And I failed past weekend, it's Tuesday now. Failed on Sunday, so this is a couple of days ago. Yeah, well, you get the picture. I stopped uploading and rethought about my content practices. So to keep up with daily content, I was releasing quite a few of these high score thingies. Why? Well, they're easy to make, I suppose. Stream is also a piece of content, by the way, so I also tried streaming these a couple of times. Red planet with this fuel. Nice. But yeah, all great, but now my content strategy will change. I have a couple of channels, and I noticed when I've been doing the challenge, I wasn't posting as much on my main retro channel, and also not on my Tupas Brothers channel anymore. The editing is lost in the challenge, so I want to edit more. So I say like 2 videos for 2 different channels each week. And another channel I keep for streaming, which is my personal solo gaming channel, where we stream the recordings for the Tupas Brothers channel. And I might want to focus on my daughter's channel a bit, because she's doing good. Yeah. Anyhow, that was the game. 42k for someone to endure. 43k you should probably go for, yes. Good luck. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next one. Cheers.